Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have part 6 of our playthrough of Ark Survival Ascended, and we have some major changes and progression in this episode, so sit back and enjoy. We start off the episode by spotting this level 135 Pteranodon, so I quickly rush back to base, grabbed my trank arrows and just instantly bowled it and knocked it out with just 2 arrows, pressed the wrong button because I'm completely panicking and you know, luckily for me it only took 2 arrows straight to the dome and it knocked out because, you know, crossbows and trank arrows to the dome of a Pteranodon is always a good idea. However, that's when I saw this mother parasaur, and, you know, a Pteranodon would tame best on prime meat right now because I don't have kibble, obviously. So I put down the mother parasaur, or father parasaur, I don't really know, like parent parasaur, let's just call it that. And then the baby was just running around and it stopped running at some point and started yelling at me, and I don't really know, but I needed this prime meat, so I put it down and harvested it up to get some prime meat so we could put it into the Pteranodon so we would get the best effectiveness, because as much as I love Neon and the colors that he has, like, he kind of sucks in terms of the level, because it was only like a level 10 Pteranodon obviously, so not that good. So I instantly went over there, took the saddle of Neon and did some quick farming in the meantime, and also I needed a hide and like stuff because I wanted to make some saddles for the 3 baby trikes that we tamed by killing its parent in the last episode as well. So I put some narcotic into the Pteranodon, and then it was time for another dodo kill and harvest montage. We actually ended up getting some more prime meat from this baby dodo as well, so we would put that in the Pteranodon later on as well. As you can see, no dodo is safe from the combination of my metal pike and the metal hatchet. We also collected 2 or 3 dodo eggs, so we put those into our storage box too. However, the Pteranodon obviously took a lot longer to tame than Neon, since it was a level 135 instead of just a level 10, so put the prime meat that we got from the baby dodo into him as well, and then it was just a matter of waiting. So I decided to use my time properly instead of just sitting around next to it just waiting. So I did some farming in the meantime, and he would be tamed shortly after. And whilst inspecting our triplets of Triceratops, the Pteranodon tamed, and I decided to name him John in honor of the series The Rookie with John Nolan, because it's one of my favorite series and I've just watched it for like the 3rd time already. So in honor of that, I decided to name him John, and it was now time to get the 3 Triceratops to my foundation as well, because let's be real, we still can't call it a base. And I have of course been crafting some stone foundations as well, like to gain experience and also to make a base. So we're gonna first get some metal, and then we're gonna probably get to building a base in the next episode. But I decided to do a cheeky little barrel roll on that stupid seagull, because who likes those? Nobody does. But we made it to like a mountain with a bit of metal on it, pretty uneventful flight. I also decided to get the crystal and then just farmed the whole metal node, and on the way back I actually spotted a Quetzal. It was only level 65, so I'm not going to be taming that, and I'll probably just kill it whenever I get a RG or whatever, because you know, why wouldn't we? However, we of course still needed some more hide to make the saddle for the trike, so this Dilo was the first one to go, and he also had a baby, so we went for that too. However, when I decided to cheeky barrel roll on this other Dilo, I accidentally ended up hitting the trike as well, so we quickly dipped out of there, not wanting to have a fight with the trike now. And when we got back to base, there was this trilobite waiting for me, so obviously we killed that and harvested up that thing as well. Then it was time to put all the metal that we got into the forge and light it up so we could also start making a sickle, because I still haven't been able to tame a Moschops, obviously, to get easy access to fiber, and I needed fiber for pretty much everything that I wanted to craft right now, such as like the bolas and also for the saddle. So I really needed to get a better way to get fiber than just taking it out of the bushes by hand, because that just wasn't working. Quickly deposited the metal into the forge, and then it was time to go kill this Moschops, which was also too picky to be tamed by me, so you know, it had to be done. And obviously all this time the narcotic grind also never stopped, so we also keep producing narcotics, and we were building up a pretty decent supply of it, having over 200 already, so you know, not bad there. And this is when I looked at what how expensive the sickle was to make, and yeah, it was kind of expensive, but we had the metal, so we just had to wait for it to smelt. But I decided in the meantime to go and repair my hatchet and my pike as well, and then use the rest of the time that we had that it took for the raw metal to smelt into the metal ingot. Just use that time to gather wood, gather thatch, and also some more stone, so we could make some more foundations for our future base. So, because you know, we might as well, since we had to wait for the metal to smelt. Like I said, after we crafted some more stone foundations, we got the final metal ingot smelted, and we could finally make ourselves a sickle. And as soon as it made, obviously, we had to go give it a little test run. And I wish I would have had one of those things from day one, because I have some pretty harsh taming or harvesting rates, but like, look at how much fiber this thing is gathering. Like, that's crazy. So definitely very happy that I made the investment of the whole 18 metal ingots to craft one of these. So we're not gonna have a problem for fiber ever again now, so that's good. And we can now go ahead and craft the Triceratops saddle, and then bring it over to one of the 3 trikes that we have tamed, or well, kind of stolen from the parent, but we don't talk about that. And then obviously also we made another stone foundation. I finally decided to make a bed just in case that we would die, and we would obviously try to cram that back onto the foundation as well, because you know, we didn't have enough stuff on one foundation yet, so it was time to add a bed to it as well, making this just the absolute best arc starter base the world has ever seen. And then it was time to go over to the trikes and hope that they were finally unmeshed, because they were just completely stuck into each other, and if I put one of them on follow, it couldn't get out of the whole cluster of trikes. But luckily for me, they somehow mysteriously just separated, and I didn't really even have to put the saddles on them to get them to move. I could have just called them to follow me, and then it would have probably also worked. But You know, they're terrible levels, let's be real, but at least we have 3 Triceratops now, and we're gonna have some fun killing some of the beach inhabitants with these ones as well in the next episode. I'll promise you guys that. But for now, it's just a matter of putting a few levels in all of them, since they already had acquired some, and then putting them on follow and just walking them all back to base real quick. And whilst doing that, I came up with some names. I know I asked for some name suggestions in the last episode, but I'm recording all these episodes in advance because I'm going on vacation. I'm recording this on, what is the day today? It is, I believe it's the 18th, no, it's the 17th of December. I'm going on vacation on the 24th, and then I'll only be back at the 8th or 9th of January, so had to pre-make all these episodes, so I'm sorry if you put any name suggestions in, but I decided to go for Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond and James May in honor of my favorite show, Top Gear, and also the Grand Tour. So sorry if you put suggestions in. Hope you guys like this episode. In the next one we'll have some fun with these 3, and we'll also try to make a base, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.